Term 3, Unit 6 Fraction, Part 5. In this session, we are going to learn about comparison of fraction and exercise 6.4. So, just have a quick glance now. Fraction. Yes, a fraction is a number that describes the relationship between a part and a whole. Okay, that part is represented by numerator and the whole represented by the denominator. So, look at this figure. See, this rectangle was divided into 5 parts, isn't it? So total number of parts are 5 and 3 parts are shaded. So that's what we have written as 3 by 5. This we called it as fraction number. Okay, fine. Just in the top we have one number, isn't it? This denotes numerator, and in the bottom this 5 denotes denominator. Clear? So D for down and D for denominator, that you keep in mind. Okay, don't get confusion. So topper number called numerator and this bottom we call it as denominator. This denominator denotes total parts, right? Numerator denotes number of parts. Clear? Then in between we have this line, isn't it? This we called it as fraction bar or else 3 by 5. That's it. Next, we have already learnt about this like fraction and unlike fraction. See here, if we have the same denominator, then we called it as like fraction, isn't it? If we have the different denominator, you have to focus on only denominator more. So don't bother about this numerator. If we have the different denominator, then we called it as unlike fraction. Is it right? Okay. Just to keep in mind. Next, one more thing, that's equivalent fraction. It's also nothing but if we multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. So you have to multiply both numerator and also denominator with the same number, we get an answer. That we called it as equivalent fraction. For example, 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 is multiplied by 2 more. So 1 2s are 2, here 2 2s are 4. So 1 by 2 and 2 by 4 are called the equivalent fraction. Like that, if you multiply, then you will get an equivalent fraction. Okay? Okay, let us enter in. Okay. Exercise 6.4, first question. Write the proper symbol from symbols are given more in the box. Okay. Here we have the different fractions that we are going to compare, which is greater or which is lesser, like that we are going to compare. Before that, we must know about the symbol. Anyway, we have already known about this. Just have a glance. See, this symbol denotes less than. This symbol almost looking like L shape only. So that is the hint for you, don't forget. The next symbol denotes greater than. So less than opposite, just greater than. So we have to mention it greater than. Then last symbol you know well, you know already. It's very easy, that equal to, isn't it? Okay. Fine. Now we are going to compare. Look at this first one, 3 by 5 and 2 by 5, isn't it? So look at the denominator. Yes, this fraction we called it as like fraction because denominators are same, isn't it? Then don't bother about the denominator, just look on the 3 and 2. These two numerator only we have to focus. If the denominators are same, then as usual, here which number is greater, then open that side. That's it. 3 by 5 is the greater, isn't it? 3 is the greater number among this 3 and 2. So just open the symbol in that 3 by 5. Right? Come to the second one. Second also the like fraction only. So as usual, just check the 2 and 1, which is greater 2, isn't it? Then open the more that side. Right. So this 2 by 8 is greater than 1 by 8. That's it. Then come to the third one. Here 2 by 11 and 10 by 11. So this also called as like fraction. So here 2 or 10, which is greater? 10 only, isn't it? So open that side. We open that side, but the symbol denotes less than. That means 2 by 11 less than 10 by 11. Right? Okay. Just come to the fourth one. For this, we need some instruction which was given in your book to compare unlike fraction. Yes. Look at this denominator. Here we have 15 and this one is 30, isn't it? So, to compare unlike fraction, convert them into their equivalent fraction so that their denominators are the same. So, here we have 15 and 30. So, this is smaller. So, if I multiply with the 2, I will get 30, isn't it? So, we are going to change this 3 by 15 into their equivalent fraction with the help of multiplying by 2. That's what we are going to do. Let us select the fourth question. 3 by 15. Here I am going to multiply with 2 more. Once we multiply, we get this 6 by 30. Right? So now we can compare. Instead of 3 by 15, I fix 6 by 30. Now it's easy to compare, isn't it? So we have the same denominator. See? Now it's easy, isn't it? Now 6 or 10, which is greater? 10 only. So just open the mouth. That's it. Okay. Enter into the fourth question also. Now fifth sum. Here also we have different denominator. Just we couldn't get 8 in 7th times table and 7 in 18th table. So what we have to do? Yes, we have already learnt about this, isn't it? Just multiply these two numbers. If I multiply 8 and 7, I get 56, right? So 56 is the common multiple mark. So look at this. First I have selected 3 by 8 and here I am going to multiply by 7. So 3 by 8 into 7 by 7. Okay, that's equal to 21 by 56. Now let us select 3 by 7. This side. Here we are going to multiply with 8 mark. So 3 by 7 into 8 by 8. If we multiply with 8, then we get 24 by 56. Now it's easy to compare, isn't it? So instead of 3 by 8, I am going to fix 21 by 56. Instead of 3 by 7, we are going to fix that 24 by 56. Okay, our first work completed. So it's easy now, isn't it? So we have the same denominator and now we make it a like fraction and just compare the 21 or 24. Sure, it's 24 only greater. So open that side. Right. So now it's easy for you, isn't it? So denote that symbol mark in that fifth sum also. Let us move to the next one. Here, look at this numerator. Sixth sum numerator. See, if the denominators are same, then we can focus on the numerator, isn't it? But in this numerator, we have these two numerators are same. Then there is the hint. Directly we can enter or else we can change the denominators and do. Or maybe it's correct only. See, this is the hint. Out of two fractions with equal numerators, the fraction with greater denominator is the smaller fraction. So what are they saying? Usually if we have the same denominator, then come to the numerator and which is bigger, then we open that side, isn't it? But here, if we have the same numerator, then which is greater denominator, then this is the smaller one. That's what they are saying. That means we have to open the mouth this side. That means 4 by 7 is the greater. Shall we check? Here is the checking part. So first we have selected 4 by 7, and here I am going to multiply with 11. Okay. So 4 by 7 into 11 by 11, that's equal to 44 by 77. And now I am going to select 4 by 11, that's equal to multiply by 7 by 7 more, so that only we get the same denominator of 77, that is 28 by 77. Fix in it. Instead of 4 by 7, I am going to fix 44 by 77, and instead of 4 by 11, we are going to fix that 28 by 77. Fine. Look at this. 44 by 77 or 28 by 77, which is greater? Yeah, you are right. So 44 by 77 is the greatest one among these. So just open them out. That's what I told you, isn't it? I told you already 4 by 7 only greater. So after checking also we got the same answer. Now focus on 7th sum, 5 by 12 and 1 by 6. So here we don't have same denominator or same numerator. So only thing we are going to convert into like fraction. So let us select this sum, 5 by 12, select this, and here we are going to multiply with the opposite side denominator, that is 6. So 5 by 12 into 6 by 6, that's equal to 30 by 72, right? So come to the opposite side, 1 by 6. Here we are going to multiply by 12 more. So after multiplying, we will get 12 by 72. So fix the answer, 30 by 72, and here instead of 1 by 6, 12 by 72. Fine. So just easy for you. Which is bigger? Open the mouth. 30. Yes, 30 by 72 is the greater one. So enter the symbol in that 7th sum also in your book. Fine. Yes, 8th is the, both side we have the balanced one, so that just mark it equal to symbol. Clear? Now come to the 9th one. Let us select, because here also we are going to change into like fraction mark. So as usual, like 7th sum. So I have selected 3 by 7, and here I am going to multiply by 9, so that we get the same denominator of 27 by 63. As usual, let us select 5 by 9. Here we are going to multiply by 7. Clear? 7 by 7 means, so 5 7, so 35 by 63. That's it. Let us fix for this, and here 35 by 63. Okay, now it's easy. So which one is greater? You know, isn't it? Yes, 35 only. So open that side. So 5 by 9 is the greater one. Let us move to the 10th sum of 4 by 11 and 1 by 5. So here also we are going to interchange the denominators and multiply. So let us select the 4 by 11. Here we need to multiply with what denominator? Yes, you are right, ma, 5. So 4 by 11 into 5 by 5. So that's equal to 4 5s are 20, 20 by 55. So 55 is the common multiple, right? So here 1 by 5. In this side we are going to multiply with 11. So 11 by 11, that means 11 by 55. So fix for them both 25 by 55 and 11 by 55. Yes, our work is over. That means what will be the answer? Which should come greater? Yeah, you are right. 25 by 55. So open that side, ma. Okay, our work is over. Just get a practice, and only practice gives the confidence. So keep on practice. Thank you.